Imagine a farm that powers itself, with zero pollution and endless energy. A farm where tractors run silently on water, and crops are kept fresh with clean, reliable power, completely off-grid. This isn't science fiction, it's the future of farming powered by hydrogen. Welcome to the Fields of Innovation YouTube channel. Smart farming starts here. Discover the future of agriculture, where we share information about technology applied in agriculture. Today's farms are at a critical crossroads. They face mounting pressure to slash emissions, reduce operational costs, and boost productivity, all while battling the unpredictable effects of climate change. The traditional energy sources we've relied on for decades, like noisy diesel generators, grid, electricity often produced from coal, and even standard batteries are proving to be unsustainable in the long run. Farmers everywhere are searching for a new energy revolution, one that is not only dependable and clean but also flexible enough to meet the unique, demanding needs of modern agriculture. Among the many emerging technologies, hydrogen is standing out as one of the most powerful and promising solutions. It masterfully balances high-power performance, long-term energy storage, and a zero-emission footprint. In this video, we're going to explore how hydrogen batteries and fuel cells are poised to completely reshape farming practices, creating a cleaner, more resilient agricultural landscape across the globe. So, what exactly is hydrogen energy? At its core, hydrogen energy is a system that uses hydrogen molecules to create electricity. The magic happens inside a device called a fuel cell. In this cell, hydrogen gas reacts with oxygen drawn from the air. This chemical reaction produces three things: electricity to power your equipment, heat that can be repurposed, and simple water vapor. That's right, the only byproduct is pure water, which makes this technology exceptionally clean and environmentally friendly. This process is fundamentally different from the lithium-ion batteries you might find in your phone or electric car. Those batteries store energy chemically and deplete over time. Hydrogen systems, on the other hand, store potential energy in the form of compressed hydrogen gas, ready to be converted into electricity on demand. This key difference allows hydrogen batteries to offer significantly longer operational times, incredibly fast refueling often in just minutes, and a much larger capacity for storing energy compared to their traditional battery counterparts. For farmers, this distinction is a game changer. While standard lithium batteries are perfectly fine for smaller tools or equipment with limited runtimes, hydrogen has the immense capacity to power entire farm ecosystems. Think bigger, from the irrigation pumps that water your fields to the heavy-duty tractors that plow them. Hydrogen can handle it all. To fully grasp this, it's helpful to know a few key terms. First is the fuel cell, the engine that converts hydrogen to power. Then there's electrolysis, which is the process of using electricity to split water into hydrogen and oxygen. This is crucial because if you use renewable energy like solar or wind for electrolysis, you create what's known as green hydrogen. Green hydrogen is the ultimate goal of fuel, produced with absolutely zero carbon emissions from start to finish, offering a truly sustainable energy cycle for the farm. Why is hydrogen such a compelling choice for agriculture? Take a look at most farms today, and you'll find they are heavily dependent on diesel engines and generators. These machines have been the workhorses of the industry for a century because they are reliable and powerful. However, they come with a hefty price tag for the environment. They are incredibly polluting, extremely noisy, and are becoming more and more expensive to run as global fuel prices continue to climb. More importantly, they are a major contributor to the greenhouse gas emissions that are accelerating climate change. Hydrogen technology presents a direct, zero-emission alternative that can be seamlessly woven into the fabric of daily farming operations without sacrificing power or performance. The financial aspect is a critical consideration. It's true that the initial investment in hydrogen infrastructure, such as storage tanks and fuel cells, can be high. However, when you look at the bigger picture, the long-term savings are substantial. Farmers can drastically cut costs on diesel fuel and reduce maintenance expenses, as fuel cell systems have fewer moving parts than internal combustion engines. Furthermore, governments around the world are beginning to offer attractive incentives and subsidies to encourage the switch to clean energy. Hydrogen also offers incredible scalability. A small family-owned farm could start by using hydrogen batteries for essential tasks, like running water pumps or powering outbuildings. In contrast, a large-scale agribusiness could deploy a comprehensive hydrogen system to power its entire fleet of machinery, run massive cold storage facilities, and even generate its own fuel on site. In essence, hydrogen empowers farmers to break free from their volatile dependence on fossil fuels while simultaneously building a more self-sufficient and resilient energy supply for the future. This transition to hydrogen energy isn't just a theoretical concept. It's already happening on farms around the world, with real-world applications proving its value. One of the most practical uses is for powering irrigation systems. In many agricultural regions, water needs to be pumped from wells or rivers to fields, an energy-intensive process. Instead of relying on a diesel generator or paying for peak-hour grid electricity, these pumps can run on hydrogen-powered generators. This not only cuts down on emissions and noise but also guarantees a consistent and reliable water supply, which is critical during dry seasons or in areas with unstable power grids. Cold storage is another area where hydrogen is making a significant impact. Many high-value crops, like fruits and vegetables, must be refrigerated immediately after harvest to maintain their freshness and prevent spoilage. Hydrogen batteries can provide the continuous, uninterrupted power needed to keep cold rooms running efficiently. This is especially beneficial for farms in remote locations where the connection to the main power grid might be unreliable or non-existent. Hydrogen ensures that a farmer's valuable harvest is protected, reducing post-harvest losses and maximizing profits. Perhaps the most exciting development is the integration of hydrogen into farm machinery itself. A new generation of tractors, harvesters, and transport vehicles powered by hydrogen fuel cells is currently being developed and tested, with promising results coming out of Europe and Australia. Case studies from pioneering farms in Germany and the Netherlands already show hydrogen-powered tractors working long hours in real field conditions, proving their capability and endurance. In the United States, several agricultural research centers and commercial farms are conducting pilot projects with hydrogen-powered equipment to fine-tune the technology for local conditions. These concrete examples are powerful proof that hydrogen is no longer just a futuristic idea but a practical, functional tool that is actively shaping the future of modern farming today. The benefits of adopting hydrogen in agriculture are truly significant. First and foremost, it is a clean energy source, producing zero harmful emissions at the point of use. This helps farms meet increasingly strict environmental regulations and become better stewards of the land. It also grants farmers energy independence, freeing them from the volatile prices of diesel and the unreliability of the electrical grid. Furthermore, hydrogen offers superior energy storage capabilities compared to many existing battery technologies. A tractor can be refueled with hydrogen in minutes, not hours, meaning less downtime and more productivity. This allows for continuous power supply, even during periods of high demand, ensuring that farm operations can run smoothly around the clock. However, it's important to acknowledge that there are still challenges to overcome. The biggest hurdle right now is infrastructure. The network of hydrogen production facilities, supply chains, and refueling stations is still very limited, especially in rural areas where farms are located. The initial setup cost for hydrogen systems also remains high, which can be a significant barrier for small to medium-sized farmers who may not have the capital for such a large investment. Another critical point is that not all hydrogen is green. A large portion of the world's hydrogen is currently produced from natural gas in a process that releases carbon dioxide. For hydrogen to be a truly sustainable solution, the industry must shift toward green production methods using renewable energy. This is where government policy becomes essential. In the United States, the United Kingdom, and Australia, new government-led initiatives, subsidies, and research programs are being introduced to spur the adoption of hydrogen. These policies are designed to bring down the costs of technology, fund research into more efficient production methods, and help build out the necessary infrastructure. With continued support, these challenges can be overcome, paving the way for widespread adoption. The future outlook for hydrogen in agriculture is incredibly bright, particularly when it's integrated with other renewable energy sources. Picture a farm of the future. During the day, solar panels on barn roofs and wind turbines in open fields generate clean electricity. Any excess power that isn't used immediately is channeled to an electrolyzer, which produces green hydrogen. This hydrogen is then stored safely on site. When the sun goes down or the wind stops blowing, this stored hydrogen is used in a fuel cell to generate power, keeping the farm running through the night or during periods of low renewable generation. This creates a closed-loop, self-sustaining hybrid energy system. If this model is adopted on a large scale, hydrogen could be instrumental in reducing agriculture's global carbon footprint by as much as 50%. The industry is already moving in this direction. A wave of emerging companies is now developing innovative solutions, from next-generation hydrogen-powered tractors to modular, scalable hydrogen storage units and fully integrated farm energy management systems. These advancements are making the technology more accessible, affordable, and practical for farmers of all sizes. Over the next decade, we are very likely to see hydrogen transition from a niche technology to a mainstream power solution in agriculture, especially in regions with strong government backing and abundant renewable energy resources. In conclusion, hydrogen technology represents a monumental leap forward on the path to truly sustainable farming. It offers farmers a powerful toolkit to drastically cut emissions, break their dependence on fossil fuels, and secure a stable, resilient energy supply to carry their operations into the future. For investors and innovators, the agricultural hydrogen sector presents a massive, fast-growing opportunity. The technology is here, the benefits are clear, and the momentum is building. The question is no longer if hydrogen will play a defining role in the future of farming, but rather, how quickly we can scale it to meet the urgent demands of our planet and our food systems. What do you think? Could hydrogen replace diesel on farms in the near future? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights on clean energy and farming innovation.